Welcome everyone to our virtual ward choir. This is the first time we've attempted anything like this, but I know it's going to be worthwhile and hopefully will sound amazing and uplift people's spirits on the Christmas programme on the 20th of December. As you have seen in the Facebook post last week, I'm asking people to record themselves, having rehearsed at home, with the help of this video which I'm doing for you now, which is a practice video. I know this is going to be something that will bring some light into people's lives, especially in these dark times. So let's get into the Christmas spirit. What I'm going to do first of all is just do the techie stuff and help you understand how it's all going to work, and then we'll go into the actual rehearsal. So you will need to film yourself, a camera, some device which you should position in a still position, perhaps on a shelf, so that we get you at eye level, we get your upper body, a bit like I am now on the video here. Nothing too distracting in the background. We just want to hear your voices and think of the spirit of Christmas on the day. You will find it easier to listen, I think, just with one earphone rather than two. If you have two earphones, it's better listening with just one. You're going to be listening to the music, perhaps with the words, that's up to you, as recorded on the app, the church's music app, with the hymns that we've chosen. That is 208, O Little Town of Bethlehem, and 203, Angels We Have Heard on High. We're going to do them in that order on this video. If it takes too long, then we'll do two videos. But let's start with O Little Town of Bethlehem. I'm not going to do the parts at first. I'm going to assume some knowledge there. Hopefully everyone's all right with that. You can always ask me to do a separate recording of each part if you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play from the app here the music and the words, and I'm going to lead you as if I were leading you as part of this choir. So all you need to be aware of for this rehearsal is the dynamics that we're looking for, the light and shade, to make it more interesting on the day and help us sound better together as a virtual choir. So if you look at the words first of all then to O Little Town of Bethlehem, we're looking at the first verse. It's fairly soft, the whole thing is fairly soft, but just to give it some variation, if you look at the first verse, we've got O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie, above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. So it's fairly soft. Then a gradual crescendo, so getting loud on this third line, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. So keep that volume up to the end of that first verse. Second verse, similar treatment. For Christ, nice and soft, for Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. And then a gradual crescendo, O morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and then keep the volume up throughout this last line, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. And then complete contrast, third verse, nice and soft. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, nice and strong now, where meek souls will receive him, then soft at the end here, still the dear Christ enters in. Now, we're going to be, the pace of this is going to be determined by the recording. I've normally put a pause in at the end there, can't do that. We're going to be listening to the recording exactly as it is on the app. So, for the purpose of this rehearsal, I'm going to play from the app, and you are going to listen to it as I lead you in the singing. There's a 2-line introduction. Little play. There we go. Let's try that again. Okay, from the beginning then. Here's your 2-line introduction. This is the second line. First verse starts now. Right, hopefully you got that all right. As I say, when you're recording yourselves, put your camera at eye level, you'll need to listen to a recording. It could either be the recording you've just heard now, which is exactly the same as the one you would get on the app. You can listen to it either with or without the words, that's your choice, so long as, of course, we don't hear when you're recording yourself what you're listening to. As I say, it'll be better if you try it with one earphone rather than two, then you'll be able to hear yourself sing and keep in tune. Right, I'll just pause it there and then we'll start the next one. Okay, now we're going to do the practice video for 203, Angels We Have Heard on High. I should have said at the beginning that since we may not have sung for some time, you may want to do some warm-up exercises before you sing. I know I used to have to do warm-up exercises before singing when I went to Sheffield First Ward, where I had to sing the melody and I couldn't reach the high notes unless I had got some practice behind me. So, sing in the bath, whatever, just warm up your voices before doing your practice video. Good to do a scale like this, perhaps. La 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 la. Me 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 me. You know, the sort of thing. Let's get on with it. 203, Angels We Have Heard on High. Goes through the same sort of thing as we did with the last one. I'll explain what we want, then we'll listen to it, and you can see me leading you. So, this is joyful, much louder, much more upbeat. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and then as if an echo, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyful strains. And then this beautiful, loud praise, Gloria, had plenty of breath in your lungs to this. Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Second verse, as if questioningly, shepherds, why this jubilee? It's a bit softer. Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be which inspire your heavenly song? And then again, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Nice and loud. Then, softly for the third verse, come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee, Christ the Lord, the newborn King. And here, as you've probably heard us do before in other choirs, we'll sing the first Gloria softly, the same pitch, the same volume as the verse in verse 3. And then bring it up for the last Gloria, so much louder than for the last Gloria in excelsis Deo. Right, let's try it. Again, this is the introduction. Okay, well there you have it. Once you've done your recordings, send them to Simon Stanton. He will edit it all together with the accompaniment that you've heard on the app, and will sound amazing. Hopefully there'll be plenty of us to be part of this. As I say, we do want it to be seen as well as heard, so the more you that we can see singing, the better. I think it's going to sound wonderful. So thank you for being part of this. As I say, if you do want to hear the actual individual parts, let me know. I'll send you an individual video. Thank you.